We're going to start today in a easy pose, Sukhasana. And what you're going to need today, if you have them, if you need 2 blocks, those are always good to have. And other than that, we're just going to go through a pretty basic class. Remember that wherever you are is perfect. If you need to come to downward dog, if you need to go to child's pose or make your expression a little bit more difficult, feel free to do that. All right, we're going to go and flow through a bunch of stuff, and remember just to stay wherever you need to be. So go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Just find both of your hip bones firmly on the ground and close your eyes and just be present. Feel yourself grounded into the earth and take some breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. Warming up your body from the inside. Make a nice long spine. Reaching through the crown of your head and down through your sits bones. Dropping your ears away from your shoulders. Slightly constrict your throat. Make it sound like an ocean wave when you breathe. One more deep breath in and out. Slowly open your eyes. And remember, this is your practice. Please take it at your own pace. All right, we're going to move our way to all fours with your hands directly underneath your shoulders and your knees directly underneath your hips. Go ahead and just pat the top of your feet on the mat for a second. Bring your spine to neutral and your neck long. And we're going to look up and breathe in, opening that chest, and exhale. Chin to chest, round that back. Inhale, look up, and arch. Pushing into your hands and exhale. Push down again. Bring your own breath to your movement. Continue this. Breathing in and looking up and out and rounding down. Open up through those shoulder blades. Let's go 3 more on your own. Turn. Ready, come back to neutral, tables up. And we are going to reach forward here with our right hand, fingers towards the front of the room, thumb up, and reach back with your left foot, pressing your back heel towards the back wall, and just hold it here, engaging your core, keeping your spine long and looking down on the mat. Place your hand and your knee back on the mat. Now let's try the other side. Left arm out, right foot back. Just hold. Try to squirt your hips down towards the mat. And again, we're going to do this with our breath. So breathe in and reach out. And exhale and bring it back down. Reach in. Reach out, breathe in, and exhale down. 3 more on each side on your own. Breathing. 2 more. Nice and gentle. Last time on each side, wherever you are. And slowly open up those knees to the outer edge of your mat. Big toes together, and go ahead and sit your hips down on your feet. Reach your arms out front your chest in between your thighs and just come on down to child's pose and breathe here. If you'd like to bring your arms around your knees and reach towards your feet, if that feels more comfortable, you may do that. Remember, this practice is about you and just feeling good. All right, slowly come on up and step your feet out towards your hands, and let's just walk them up and find ourselves at the front of our mat, slowly in mountain. Palms facing front. Let's go ahead and just rock forward and backward from toes to heels, feeling that mat and the floor underneath you, the earth grounding you. Bringing in your shoulders down away from your ears. Out of your head tall. Let's go ahead and breathe in. Reach up, and as you exhale, go ahead and generously bend your knees and swan dive down towards the ground. This is our first forward fold. And let's just hang here for a second. Stroking your head and shaking it out. Go ahead and grab one elbow in either hand, and you can side to side. You can bend one knee at a time if you want. Stretch out those hips, just whatever feels good right now in this first fold. All right. Take your time, nice and easy. All right, so then put your hands on your shins, flatten your back, look forward, lengthen that spine and lift. And just hold here with a nice flat back, keeping your head nice and neutral, don't look up. And go ahead and fold back down. Let's step it back into downward facing dog. Again, this is our first down dog of the practice. Pedal those feet out, stretching out those calf muscles, pressing into all 5 fingers, and pressing your chest towards your thighs, and holding your downward dog. Pull forward into plank. And we're going to bring our knees down to the ground and slowly lower all the way down. Press up into a little baby cobra or dog if you want to. Feet back under and back to downward facing dog. All right. From here, we're going to go through our flow. So let's go ahead and step our feet all the way back up between our hands. In a forward fold. Hands on your shins, lift and breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, breathe in, and exhale, swan dive down, back to forward fold. Step back into plank. Slowly lower down, chaturanga, up dog, or cobra. Flip your feet back to downward facing dog. Nice. So that is a flow that you can go through on your own, or you can always just meet in downward dog. So we're going to lift our right foot up in the air, and we're going to step it through to our hands, and we're going to come up into a warrior one. So you're going to slightly turn your back foot at a 45-degree angle. Go ahead and square those hips to the front. Reach up. Arms up in the air, chest open, shoulders within your ears. Go ahead and get a generous bend in that front knee. It's a warrior pose, so it feels strong. Whew. Breathe. Push your hands back on the mat, and we're going to go through our flow. So we're going to go through our downward facing dog. We're going to step or hop up in a forward fold. We're going to reach halfway lift, back to forward fold. Rise up to mountain, reach all the way up, and exhale, swan dive down. Halfway lift. And we're going to come back to chaturanga, step back to plank, lower at your own pace and speed, up, and come back to downward facing up. All right, this time we're going to go left foot up in the air, and step back with your hands, and turn that back leg. And again, rise up, keeping that Knee generously bent in front. Do not let your knee go over your ankle, or especially your toes. Press that back heel into the ground. Then reach up. Try to square those hips towards the front. And breathe. All right, hands down. Back to downward facing dog. And step or jump. Forward fold. And let's rise up. Breathe in. And exhale. Hands back. Plank. Lower down, shoulder on the bed. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale. All right, this time we're going to slowly lower our feet up in between our hands. And I want you to either put your feet directly together, or you can have them slightly shoulder width apart, whatever feels comfortable. We're going to come to chair pose. So you're going to sink your hips very low. Got my fingertips are still on the ground. Then I'm going to slowly lift my chest up. The weight is in my heels. I can even bring my toes off the ground and rise up. Bring your hands up. Chest up. Again, shoulders away from the ears. And come back. Down to fold. Okay, so we're going to try that one more time. Right. So, sink those hips down. Chest up. Heels to the ground. Toes. No weight in your toes. And back to fold. All right. Back down to downward facing dog. We're going to step or hop back to forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. And exhale, hands to the ground. Slowly rise up. Inhale all the way to the top. And exhale, slide back down. Step or jump back to the plank. Exhale, chaturanga down. Inhale, up downward cobra. Exhale, down facing dog. Right leg up in the air. Step your right leg between your hands. And this time we're going to come up into warrior two. So let's go ahead and open up into warrior two. So front foot facing the front of your mat. Your back foot, the back edge of it should be parallel to the back of your mat. Arms open, wide. Press the shoulder blades together. Look over your front fingertips. Keeping a generous bend in that front knee. We're going to go ahead and place our left hand on our left leg. Flip our front palm. We're going to reach up and back. And go ahead and spiral those hands down. And come back. Sit down and facing dog. Step or jump to our forward fold. Raise up halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Breathe in, rise up. Arms up. And exhale, slide back down. Step or jump. Back to plank. Slowly lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down. This time, left leg up. And let's step that foot through. Turn your back foot open and rising and spiraling your arms open to warrior two on this side. Keeping a generous bend in your front knee. Let's turn that back foot, open up those shoulders, and hold here. Flip that front palm, back hand on your leg, and reach backwards and up. And spiral your arms down and come back to facing dog. Step or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. Mountain. Exhale, slide back down. Step or jump back to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, up. And exhale. All right, right leg up in the air. Again, we're going to go through another one, step it through your hands and come on up into warrior two again. So we're going to spiral our arms open. So we're in a nice warrior two here. We are going to hand back, reverse our warrior, and we're going to come to a side angle. So front elbow on front knee, and reach up overhead, opening your chest to the ceiling. And let's go through two more of these. Back, reverse your warrior, and arm down, side angle, reach up. Last one, left hand and left leg, reach up and back with the right, and go on your front knee, and reach forward, and stretch from your fingertips to your ankles. And spiral it down, and come back to shoulder facing down. Pedal out those feet. Good job. All right. You can go through your flow here or just stay in downward facing dog. So come back up, forward fold, rise up halfway, forward fold, exhale, inhale, up to mountain, exhale, swan dive down. Hands on the mat, back to plank, exhale, lower down, inhale, up to upward cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up in the air, step it through your hands, turn your back foot and come on up into warrior two. Now that your body's nice and warm, remember, look through with those front fingertips. Flick that front palm, back hand on your back leg, reach up and back, really opening out to the ceiling. Let's go ahead and make side angle, so elbow on your front knee and reach forward. Nice long line from your fingertips all the way down. Let's reverse our warrior two more times. Back up and back, reach up and back and open, and elbow on your front knee and reach forward and up. Last time. Hand on your back leg, reach up and back. Elbow on your front and reach forward. And let's spiral it down. And bring it back to a downward facing dog. Stretch out those legs. All right, look forward, bend your knees, step up to the front of your mat. Rise up halfway. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale to forward fold. Go ahead and jump back. And come to downward facing dog. Again, let's pedal those feet out. Let's lift your left leg up in the air. And we're going to step it through our hands. And we are going to, I think that's the opposite way for you, sorry. We're going to bring our feet, toes to facing front. And we're going to start up. So, sorry, rise. Go ahead. Your toes are facing forward, or you can bring them even slightly in if you'd like. And put your hands on your hips. And as you do this, go ahead and keep a flat back and a long spine. And we're just going to hold it halfway right here. Just breathe, holding halfway. Again, try not to put any pressure in your neck. Just breathe. You should feel a nice stretch in your inner thighs, your hamstrings. Go ahead and release to the ground with your hands if you can. And just let your head hang. Nice. Shake that head out. You can walk your hand over to your left foot. Now let's go ahead and bend that left knee just a little bit, keeping our right leg straight, toes again facing forward. We should feel a nice stretch on that inner thigh. And hands back to center, straighten that leg. And let's walk it over to the other side. Whatever side you did, it doesn't matter. And bend that knee, keeping the other leg straight. Feeling that nice stretch. And straighten. Hands back to center. And walk your hands back to the back of your mat if you can, or grab your ankles, or whatever it is that feels good for you if you want a deeper stretch. Just breathe. All right. Let's go ahead and bring your hands hands back to your hips. And with a flat back and a long neck, please rise up slowly, slowly, slowly. Okay, let's heel toe your feet in. And we are going to try tree pose. So let's get a little balance in here. So go ahead and root through. I'm going to go my right leg. You can do either one you want. Root down into one foot and slowly lift your other foot. Now remember, you can put it down here between your knee and your ankle, or if you'd like to place it up higher, you can do that. Wherever you are is good. Just don't place it on your knee. And go ahead and place your hands wherever you like. Find a focal point. Keep that hip open. Remember to breathe. All right, and slowly bring that foot back down to the mat. Shake out those legs. All right, let's do an all tree on the other side. Root into your other foot into the ground. Slowly lift up this foot. Again, remember, whatever side, whichever you do, both sides are never the same. At least they don't feel that way for me. Whatever feels good. Press your foot into your inner thigh and your thigh into your foot, keeping those hips open. If you fall out of your pose, that's fine. Just get right back in it. And shake it out. Good job. All right, let's start at the top of our mat. Let's go through another flow here. So let's breathe in and reach up. And exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, hands under shins, flat back. Look up. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back into a plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, reach up, look up. Flip those toes and back to downward facing dog. All right, bring your knees to the mat. Now we're going to go ahead and bring ourselves to our seat. We're going to bring our feet, soles of our feet together. Grab them with your hands if you can, keeping a flat back again, nice and tall. I'm going to open up my feet kind of like a book. My knees can fall towards the mat, wherever is comfortable. If you need to put a block there, you can do that. That's fine. Just wherever you are, just to keep your nice long spine, chest open. If you want more, you can press your knees into the floor with your elbows. Use them here. Try and keep your chest up. Whatever feels good. All right, we're going to bring our feet, I'm trying to send this for this, into a pike. And keeping your knees straight and on the ground, just reach forward wherever it feels comfortable, okay? My shins are about it for me. Some of you can grab your toes if you want to grab your 2 fingers around your big toes and pull yourself down. Bring your chest towards your thighs. Mine are less towards than most, but just feel a stretch in your hamstrings. And breathe. In, and as you exhale, try and lower down. All right. What we're going to do now is we're going to cross one leg over the other. So I'm going to bend one knee. I'm going to bring my foot over by my knee. I'm going to place my arm. So my right leg is over my left. My right hand is back behind me. And I'm going to bring my left elbow towards my right. So you're just going to long spine, keeping both hip bones on the ground. Try not to let one come up. And try and look back over your right shoulder. And slowly release. All right, I'm going to go left over right this time.
Reach back with my left hand behind me, and my right hand is going to come up and over. Or you can even hug your leg, your front knee like this. You can hug your front knee. Again, keeping, but instead of pulling your hip up, make sure your hips stay down on the ground. And you can twist your version of this. Inhale. And as you exhale, try and twist a little bit more. Release. All right, we're going to come to my favorite pose. I'm going to go ahead and come down to your back. Lift your knees up to your chest and reach for your feet. Grab your feet from the inside, outside, wherever you want to. Bring your knees into your chest into happy baby. And go ahead and just play with it here. Just open up one foot and the other. Rock it back and forth. Both of them can come up at the same time and back into your chest, towards the mat. Pressing your feet into your hands and your hands into your feet. So change your position up a little bit. Again, just play with it. Straighten one leg. Ooh. And release your feet to the ground. Go ahead and place your arms in a T, palms down on the ground. Bring your knees up and lift your hips up over about an inch to the left. So I'm going to lift and move my hips about an inch to the left, and then I'm going to drop both knees to the right, and I'm going to look to my left. We're going to get a nice spinal twist here. Try and keep both of your shoulders on the ground so that you're twisting from your spine. And engage your core, bring your knees back to center. Ooh, this time, come back to middle, and let's try and go about an inch to the right. So lift those hips up and move an inch to the right, and drop your knees to the left. And look over to the right, if that's available. And breathe. Engage your core again, make sure you bring the knees back to center. Ooh. Grab both knees and squeeze them as tight as you can. Just squeeze everything you can. You want to. You can bring your neck off the ground if you like, or just leave it back. And release. Straighten your legs. Letting them fall open, your feet fall open, hands down by your sides, palms up. Go ahead and bring your shoulder blades together underneath you. Bringing your shoulders away from your ears because this is going to be our final resting pose. Remember that rest is just as important as your exercise, so make sure that you take time to do this. Close your eyes. Relax your forehead. Relax your cheeks. Your arms, your belly, your legs. Just breathe. Slowly wiggle your fingers. If you need to stay here, stay here. Wiggle your toes. Circle your wrists. Circle your ankles. Shake out your legs. Reach overhead. Be as tall as you can. Point your toes to one wall, your arms up to the other. And slowly bend your knees. And roll to one side. Resting on your arm. And slowly press yourself up to sitting. All right. We are just going to gather the positive energy we just kind of surrender to. Breathe in and exhale anything you don't need. Again, grab some goodness, bubble it up, bring it down to your heart, and leave you with peace and a wonderful day.